if you've watched season 3 of Orange is the New Black, but didn't think it was as good as the first 2 seasons, let me hear you say, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you're just arbitrarily saying hell yeah after I say random things for no fucking reason at all, let me hear you say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you think that this bit has gone too far, and you think that I should move on to actual prepared jokes now, let me hear you say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I was on Ross Island Bridge the other day, and I had my windows down, and I accidentally cut this guy off.
Hell yeah.
God damn it.
You did it.
My God, what have I started? So I was on Ross Island Bridge, I cut this guy off, I had my windows down, I drove past him, he caught up to me, rolled his windows down, yelled the N-word to me, and drove away. That's terrible, right? That's awful. Here's the thing, guys, that dude was driving a Prius. I was like, yo man, are you being racist and environmentally conscious at the same time? How the fuck does that work out here in Portland? That's not a part of it. So I've been out here in Portland for about 8 months now, and I fucking love it. Give it up for Portland, you guys. This place is awesome. Hell yeah on that one, yeah. You're all very fortunate to be here. But I'm also concerned about Portland. Portland's in trouble, you guys. There are over 600,000 people living here, but only 6 Netflix accounts that everyone is sharing. And I know because I'm one of the 6. The last Netflix bill was $8,000. And it's because each and every one of my friends is like, bro, let me get on that Netflix right quick. Let me get on that Netflix. I'm trying to get caught up on Charmed. The point of that joke is that black people like Charmed, okay? It's time that y'all know that we're about that Piper. It's real out here. So before I got here, I was watching the Bernie Mac show on Netflix. Give it up if you remember watching Bernie Mac. Yeah! I love him, I miss him. Great comedian, one of the true kings of comedy. One thing that was interesting about Mr. Bernie Mac was that I could not understand a single fucking word that he said, ever. It didn't matter if he was on a show or he was doing Cohen, and he would always come out and be like, I'm a ham. I'm a ham Mac. I'm a ham. I ham the motherfucking kids. I ham the motherfucking kids. And everybody be laughing their fucking heads off, and I'd be like, yo man, what the fuck did he just say? My buddy be like, I don't know man, something about the Middle East. And you know, it's just such a shame that he's gone. You know, it's a shame that he's not with us anymore. If Bernie Mac was still alive, Selma would have been a way better movie with Bernie Mac as Martin Luther King. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit would have been awesome. In a world filled with racism, one man will make a difference. I'm a ham maker. I hand a motherfucking racism. I have a motherfucking dream, and a motherfucking white man, and a motherfucking black man. Come motherfucking around and motherfucking months together. I'm a ham. Bernie Mac just always sounded like he was playing Scrabble with no letters. That's the point of that joke. So, does anyone here have kids? May I ask why you did that?
Didn't know better.
That's right, didn't know better. Kids are like podcasts about wrestling. We don't need more. We need to do something about the ones that we have, honestly. So I'm 29 and I don't have any kids, and I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. I want to eventually, but just not right now. Right now, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having some of the best years of my life out here in Portland doing comedy, and I love it. And I just couldn't imagine giving any of that time, any of my best years, to a fucking kid. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give a kid my most amazing years. I want to give a kid my most diabetic years. That's what I want to do, okay? I want to have a kid when it's way too late to have a kid. When it's way too late. Okay, I want to have a kid on my way off this earth, okay? I want to be the world's first literal deadbeat dad. You know what I'm saying? I want to Gina Davis the shit out of this kid. Steel Magnolias this kid right now, okay? Because you can get mad at your father for leaving at a young age. You can't get mad at him for dying at a young age unless you know that he timed that shit out. Then it's not okay.
And now the watch the video.
So in the news every couple of months, there's a lot of talk over gun control. And basically it stems from the fact that white people are very concerned that the government is going to take their guns away. White people are always concerned about this. And there are a bunch of people that are like, that's ridiculous, the government isn't going to take their guns away, what's wrong with you? But I don't know, man. They might do it, it might happen. I mean, a long time ago, the government took white people's slaves away. Remember that? Remember when that happened? Wasn't that a bummer, you guys? Another comic pointed out that in that joke, I'm basically comparing black people to weapons, implying that in an alternate universe, police officers just carry around bigger black people. Go get him, Jamal. You got this. That's a fucked up joke. Oh, the racism is killing me inside. So recently I decided to no longer use the N-word on stage anymore, guys. I'm not gonna do it. Here's the thing, there's no such thing as a bad word. There are no bad words, but there are certain words that people use to hurt other people. And I don't want to be a part of that anymore. So instead, when I'm referring to other black people, people of my race, I'm gonna use the word pretzels. Pretzels. Imagine a world where we adopted this line of thought. Imagine two thugs getting into an altercation and one of them's like, yo, who the fuck you think you're talking to, pretzel? Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Are you thinking one of these hard pretzels up in this bitch? Nah, you ain't no hard pretzel, motherfucker. You a soft-ass bitch pretzel right now. You yogurt-covered ass pretzel. Dip your punk-ass pretzel ass in some cheese, man. Okay? You don't want to get into it with me, alright? I'm a stale motherfucking pretzel. I'm hard as a motherfucker. Okay? They have me in the pantry with the bag open. Ain't talking about no Ziploc baggie. Ain't talking about no clip at the top. No nothing, man. Don't make me crumble you up into little pieces, throw you outside the window, and let the pigs get at you, dog. You don't want it. If I sounded like that all the time, then I think people would respect me a lot more. But instead, I sound like I watch a lot of Frasier. A ridiculous amount. Guys, I'm gonna bring your first comic out here. Are you guys ready for your first comic? Yeah! I'm ready. Guys, your next comic, he is very funny, very tall, just like me, but has very long, luscious hair. Give it up for Dylan Jones, everybody.
Yes, it is me. I'm very TA double hockey sticks. That's right, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got it. All right. We're having a BA double hockey sticks up here. That's what's going on here. You see, the funny thing is that, like, usually they just say AG double hockey sticks. I put a fun little spin on it. Okay. All right. All right. I think it'd be cool to own a crow. Don't you? Like, they're like the smartest birds this side of the Mississippi, I swear. Do they even have, like, facial recognition? Like, I know this isn't a problem that needs to be solved, but I think that they're 10 times better than carrier pigeons. Like, yeah, I know, it's not, but just go along with me for a second. See, I could deal drugs with a crow. Like, I could be like, hey, take this weed, take it to Billy. If Billy doesn't pay up, peck his fucking eyeballs open. My crows don't forget a face, all right? I'm a fucking crow mob boss up in here. Crow mobbed it, man. Oh, that guy liked it. Oh, man. I got roommates. I mean, look at me, I'm a child, of course I have roommates. But before that, I used to live alone. Oh man, that was a sweet gig. You do a lot of weird shit when you live alone though. Like, I started taking showers in the dark. I know. Listen to this. Smoke a J, flick off the lights, flick on Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, you will learn things about yourself you had no idea. Your water heater's running out for sure. Because no water heater can last 43 minutes and 25 seconds. Yeah, I know the exact run time to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Wall. Look at me. That's written all over my face. The only thing that's written on my face is I know the exact runtime of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Wall, and I used to journal in junior high. That's what this face says. You still watch porn on mute though, when you live alone, because it's just like, ugh. Yeah, you're still afraid you're gonna get caught, and plus, I learned that if you're into the sounds of the males on the porn, you don't have to worry about it because they are dead silent every time. Why is that? Why? I want to hear some masculine guttural grunts, don't you? No, you guys aren't on board. They're like, yeah, let's just keep the men in the porn quiet. You're right. I went down a path. I don't think that was the right one. But yeah, like, a lot of weird shit happens when you live with roommates too. Like, I woke up one morning and there was a guy, a strange man sleeping on my couch. I had never seen him before. And my first instinct was not, intruder alert! It was probably like, it was just like, oh, that's probably Skylar's friend, no big deal. I found out he was deaf. A deaf, weird guy sleeping on my couch. And I thought to myself, like, wow, you really don't need that much to gain that trust. Like, if I'm a hobo, I'm just gonna start casing joints, man. I'm gonna be like, oh, look, a lot of young people getting out of the house at once. They all wake up in the morning like, is that your friend? Is that your friend? I'm just like, no, dude, relax. I'm Steve's friend. I'm Steve's friend. I've got bacon. Relax, guys. So the other day I was like, I was talking to my friend and I felt like I had to get something off of my chest. And I told him, I was like, the circumstances in which we met, I was not entirely truthful about. I'm not really Steve's friend. And he's like, what? It's been 15 years! You're gonna be my best man! And that's how I got here today. I'm the best man at my best friend's wedding. I was just a hobo sleeping on the street. Who says America's not the land of opportunity? That's not true at all. My parents love me. Well, my mom does. My dad, he looks like a roadie for Metallica. And my mom looks like she fucked a roadie from Metallica. Ouch, yeah, my mom's a wonderful lady. That's what that deserved. Oh, man. What are you supposed to do when you pee on your belt? This one's kind of just for the guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's about like 80% of the guys here that are wearing belts have peed on their belt at one point or another. What, are we sending our belts through the wash? No. I speak the truths up here, baby. I'm speaking the truth. Maybe that's something you guys didn't know. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. This is nice. I did a podcast earlier today. That was a trip. Yeah, thanks. You guys can already hear it. No editing. No editing. We talked about fear and the manufacture of fear. This is a hole I'm not sure how to dig myself out of, but what are you gonna do? Let's just not talk about fear and the manufacturing of fear. Let's just get back to enjoying our lives and forgetting that fear ever existed and that we're all living here in this beautiful moment together. I scuffed an old Southern man's shoe once. And boy howdy did he release a stream of insults upon me that I could not stop. He was just like, why you clumsy little, no good, yellow belly, lily liver, McDonald's Monopoly playing, American Idol auditioning, pinball wizard listening, Quasimodo looking, tough acting, Head-on applier directly to the forehead. Macy's Day parading. Katy Perry listening. Baby christening. Person who puts their backpack on the bus seat next to them, even though there's tons of people standing all around, because you're so afraid of human interaction that you're willing to take the label of prick so that maybe an elbow or a knee might not touch you. Because maybe if that happens, it might bring you out of your slump. And then maybe you can stand up to the guy at work who keeps messing up your hair because he thinks it's brotherly, but it's not. And you hate it. But you won't do anything about it, will you? Because you've been brainwashed by your authority figures into acting the way they want you to act, and thinking the way that they want you to think, and buying the things that they want you to buy. Like a backpack to put on the bus seat next to you to further isolate your existence. Looking son of a bitch! Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Dennis Jones. Give it up for Carter, he's an amazing host.
Yeah! Give it up for him, guys. That was Dylan Jones. Dylan motherfucking Jones. All right, guys, are you ready for your next comedian? This next guy, let me just talk about him for just a second. So, he's black too, and he's also a comic, and he's also kind of a nerd, which I am not okay with. Okay? Because they're not gonna let all of us do this. That's just not how it's gonna work. My friend Daniel Martin Awesome is also on this bill too, and it's also the same situation. And he's fam. He's one of my friends. I love that guy to death. I'd do anything for him. And when like Daniel has like a really good set, I'm like, all right, hell yeah, Daniel. I'm happy for Daniel. Good for Daniel. But then seconds later, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to murder Daniel because they're not gonna let all of us do this. Your next comic coming on the stage is